Hello friends, we are back and we are still split screen. This bitch is gonna keep on rolling. So guys, how's it been since last time we talked? For me, it's been good. It's been good. I've got a lot of work done and it's looking like the podcast is gonna be a go. And I'm gonna spend a lot of this commentary, I guess. I was gonna call it something different. No, this is a commentary. I'm gonna spend a lot of this commentary talking about the podcast because it's kind of my little baby right now. You know what I mean? So we were gonna do it last week, but we didn't have I didn't have the confirmations that I required. I didn't really have enough work done. I didn't have the preliminary shit done. So from that, I kind of decided, we'll postpone it one more week. But we're throwing down this week. We are throwing down, and what we're gonna do is basically, I got all the technical issues out of the way. There's gonna be something, something's gonna mess with us. So, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna roll Sunday night. 7 p.m. Eastern. Everybody's gonna be there, and we're just gonna fucking go. And we got our topics. We're ready to go. And I want it to be a little improv, a little planned. But I feel like if everybody, for the questions that I wanted to get done or to address, we really needed to have kind of like a write down kind of thing. It's an introductory to all the people that are going to show up. I have a feeling that whichever topic, we really, maybe even all the topics, when we have a new guest on, we'll require them to answer these questions. And, we're not just going to answer these questions and then be done with it. We're going to, have some discussion and stuff like that. I'm not going to tell you the questions because then I feel, you're going to be like, oh, that's not for me, I want you guys to be really hyped about it. If you can't show up to the live stream, at least check it out. Check out the. I'm gonna obviously when it goes up, I'll post a message of some sorts, and we'll get it done. Now this is how lucky we were in this game. That was a bomb, insta kill, and 2 times points. I know what you're thinking. That shit is crazy. So back to the podcast, we are going to throw down, and the live stream is going to be awesome. You guys are going to be there, answering your questions in the chat, and then it's very possible that we will invite people in to answer these same questions or to put their feedback into these questions or our discussion. We'll invite them into the chat, and we'll see how that goes. Those people might get cut out of the actual podcast because, sometimes there's going to be people that are just there to try and ruin it for people, you know what I mean? So what we're going to do is we're going to do it, but if it gets insane or whatever, I'll cut it out in the final version of the podcast, which what's going to happen is the full podcast or the only way to see the uncensored podcast is on the live stream. Then there's going to be the censored podcast. And then there's going to be the censored Reader's Digest version. And that will be on Pixel Enemy's channel. And, it's very possible that the way that I'll do it is, say I cut it, I splice it right down, I hard cut it to about 10-15 minutes, and it's going to be shorter. It's not going to be or it might be more interesting from a sense that it's going to be constant, it's going to be just constant talking and answering questions and all that stuff. But I truly feel that the best version will be the full uncensored version. Now, on Pixel Enemy, I'm not sure how I'm going to do it, whether if I have time, I'll get a gameplay. I'll just put a normal gameplay because it's tough for me to get a good gameplay. I'll probably just go on hopefully Battlefield. If I could go on Battlefield and get a decent gameplay, I might actually already have one. And yeah, I'll do that. I'll just put it up with that, and that'll be good. And then we can, if you want the other podcast, it'll be on Podbean probably, because I don't understand iTunes yet. But that's beside the point. It's not a big deal right now. We're not, I'm hoping 10 people will show up to the live stream. I'm really, I think 10 people would be a great turnout for a first try, and I'm going to be sending out one more message to everybody today saying, what, if you guys are planning to coming to the live stream, or if you're, not even planning, you just really are interested in it, you can't make it this time or whatever, put a little promo on your channel, stuff like that. And obviously this is just the preliminary. It's gonna be an intro. It might not even be like a first episode. It might, if it turns out okay, it'll be episode 0. We'll work on the kinks, we'll get it all ready, and then next time we'll be throw it down, like hardcore. And yeah, so I'm really excited for this. I hope you guys, like I said before, it's hard to sit here, even dual comms, commentaries, all that stuff. It's not that interesting in comparison to, a podcast where myself, and I'm going to tell you the people that have confirmed / showed major interest and are expected to show up, myself, Fat Polly, OG Walrus, and G Money Productions 29, or just G Money if you guys know him from Pixel Enemy. A great fellow. Yeah, like we're trying to get all those guys, and that's what we're thinking. All those guys are gonna show up, and we're gonna have a lot of fun. I feel like that's how it's gonna be. And we're gonna talk about video games and different stuff. Stuff that we don't usually, not stuff we don't usually get to talk about, but stuff we don't really have time to talk about because we only have a 10-minute gameplay and we're talking to ourselves and stuff like that. This is gonna be a core group of great gamers talking about games, entertainment, and life. Those are our 3 major topics. We're gonna cover them. We're gonna cover them every episode if it's good. And life is just any question that really only pertains to one person's life, like what's your favorite drink kind of thing, something like that. I'm not saying how far did you go with your first girlfriend. I'm not saying anything like that. That stuff's personal. If we get comfortable enough and that's what people want to talk about, then hell, maybe we'll do it. But until then, I think that just simple questions about our own lives and kind of discussion about them. I think those will be good. It'll get kind of stray away from the gaming and not like in a way where it's like, oh well, gaming's getting boring, so let's talk about something else. No, I mean, like, it's just because you don't want to go to a podcast that's just talking about gaming. It's kind of boring. Not boring, but like it gets kind of bland. Okay, so what are we gonna talk about today? Let's talk about that new patch that Call of Duty had. Like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to be those guys. I want something unique, and that's what we're looking for in this. This video is about to come to an end. The most important part of this video, you guys are still wondering how long is this fucking gonna go on? This is getting pretty insane. These guys are getting really lucky. Well, it's gonna keep going on, I'll tell you that for free. The most important part about this video, and the video is gonna end on it, is what is gonna happen in this room here. What is gonna happen? Oh, you guys know what's gonna happen. Oh yeah, we both have portals. We have a Zeus cannon. I have a Predator, and we both have Porter X2 ray guns. We're going. Peace.